Philly cheesesteaks out of damn Boots Ennis. He gonna beat the Philly cheesesteaks out of Boots Ennis. Yeah, he sure is. He gonna knock him out. Oh, if Boots has some success, oh, he gonna have some success. Oh, yeah, he gonna have some success. You know, he got his speed, his power. He's very active. Yeah, he gonna have success. But when he get touched on that chin, though, ooh, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. That's what they're gonna be singing right after, because he gonna be got to pick his, hey, he ain't getting up. I promise y'all that. When Crawford catches, if they were to fight, man, it's easy.
Timothy Bradley is leaning toward a dramatic outcome, predicting that Terence Crawford could stop Jaron Ennis if the former champion really does reverse his retirement decision. Bradley believes Crawford's sharp timing, ring intelligence, and ability to immediately punish mistakes could create major problems for Ennis.
Making all them damn mistakes. When you're fighting Shakur, you can't be making all those damn mistakes. You can't. The more mistakes you make, the more they're gonna make your ass pay. And Boots with all them damn mistakes and, you know, his giggly ass, you know what I'm saying? Because he always try to, I gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? If he learned how to calm the hell down, he might have a chance. But, you know, he don't know how to calm down. He don't fight discipline. He don't. He always rushing everything. It's the Philly in him, you know? So if they were to fight, that's easy work. Terence Crawford, stoppage, knockout, brutal ass knockout.
Roy Jones Jr. also highlights Crawford's experience as a key advantage. Crawford has already faced a wide variety of elite opponents and successfully handled different styles, giving him a level of proven experience that Ennis has yet to fully establish. Ennis remains a dangerous threat, but questions about how he performs against someone of Crawford's caliber make this potential fight even more fascinating.
But I'm definitely not saying that Boots beat Bud, because I've seen Bud in a lot of different situations. I ain't seen Boots in those situations yet. Now, don't get it wrong. I ain't said Boots can't win, but Boots is a monster. Boots is a totally different character.
Anthony Brenna and Sean Porter add another layer to the prediction, pointing toward Crawford's accuracy and ability to recognize openings. They believe those qualities could allow Crawford to take advantage of even small mistakes from Ennis. At the same time, the matchup remains highly intriguing because both fighters enter with tremendous confidence and believe they belong at the very top of the sport.
And we'll catch him and buzz Boots. And
Yeah.
I think that'll, I think Terence stops him
It's
late.
such a special fight because you got two alpha males in the ring that are true alpha.
Eddie Hearn sees Crawford as the one name that makes Ennis's future matchup extremely difficult to predict. Hearn still gives Ennis a strong chance, but he considers Crawford a much more complicated opponent than the other fighters Ennis could potentially face. The veteran's experience and adaptability make this a completely different challenge.
Between 154 pounds and 168 pounds, that I can't categorically sit here and tell you Jaron beats is Terence Crawford. And I still think he beats him, but I can't, you know, I'm so sure that he beats all those other guys.
Lou DiBella remains impressed by what Ennis can bring offensively, especially after watching his latest performance. To DiBella, Ennis's combination of speed, power, and attacking ability showed just how dangerous he can become when everything clicks. Chris Mannix also believes Ennis's recent progress is turning him into one of boxing's biggest emerging attractions.
With the offense the last fight, it was scintillating to me. Like I hadn't seen somebody with that kind of firepower in a while use it that way. And the combination of having him and Benavidez on top of a roster with the guy who's probably pound for pound, I think it's a real good start.
Yeah, I like the pick. I think Boots is starting to prove he's an attraction as well.
Coach Breadman believes Ennis possesses the natural ability to reach the highest levels of boxing, but he also points out that raw talent is only the beginning. The opponents Ennis faces, the opportunities he receives, and the choices made throughout his career will ultimately decide whether he becomes an elite fighter with a lasting legacy or simply another talented contender.
That he's the most talented fighter I've seen in these parts in Philly gyms. And I've always said that he could win titles from 147 to 160, which to me is the hardest trifecta of titles to win. Bro, a lot of things have to happen for that. You gotta have the opponents, You got to have the right climate. You got to have the right backing. A lot of things have to happen for that. And we've seen some really talented dudes, but they go off tail. You know what I mean? And they don't get certain things in their career. And then you look back and like, damn, why didn't that guy do a little bit more? You know what I mean? So we just got to see, got to stay injury free. You know, he can't take like so many bad losses. And if he does, he has to avenge them. He has to have the great opponents. He has to have a lot. You know what I mean? But I do think
Bob Arum believes Crawford's skill set could present a major tactical problem for Ennis. One of Crawford's biggest weapons is his ability to operate effectively from either stance, forcing opponents to constantly adjust. That versatility can completely change the rhythm of a fight. Against Ennis, those constant adjustments could make Crawford an especially difficult puzzle to solve.
Good fighter. And, you know, it would take a real wizard to beat him. Crawford has something that no other fighter around has. And people haven't commented on it. And that is, he fights equally well as a southpaw or as a right-hander. And so when you train for a fight, usually the fighter he's fighting trains for him as an orthodox fighter, right-handed fighter. And so from the first round on, he'll turn southpaw, and the guy isn't ready.
Danny Garcia is fascinated by the contrast between the two fighters, although he questions whether Crawford would actually leave retirement for this particular challenge. Ennis represents the younger generation, bringing hunger, athleticism, and ambition into the ring. Crawford, meanwhile, has spent years competing against the best. If the fight happens, that difference in experience and career stage could make for a very interesting showdown.
Or not?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah.
You know, because Crawford, Crawford's Crawford. You know, so.
Is that still a tough fight to call?
What, them two?
Yeah.
That's a great fight. Great fight. Young, hungry lion versus the master.
Timothy Bradley also raises an important question. What would Crawford actually gain by fighting Ennis? While the matchup clearly has technical appeal and plenty of fan interest, Bradley is not convinced that those factors alone would be enough to convince Crawford to return. From his perspective, there may simply not be enough motivation for Bud to come back.
For skill, they, southpaw, orthodox, they switch and all. Yeah. Boots is young too, right? But what does Boots have that Crawford ain't got? Crawford got everything Boots and more. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing enticing for a Boots fight for Terence Crawford. What else y'all get? Y'all don't understand that? Y'all don't get that? Man, Terence is retired, man. Just because you see Terence inside the gym working, trying to just stay in shape, now he coming back to face Boots because Boots is running his mouth. Crawford ain't never been one to move because...
Paulie Malignaggi has similar doubts about whether the fight makes sense for Crawford right now. He recognizes that Ennis would provide a serious challenge, but he questions whether Crawford would be willing to take on such a demanding opponent after stepping away from the sport. Malignaggi ultimately remains doubtful that this matchup alone could bring Crawford back.
A little bit too much, biting off more than you can chew at the age Crawford is at, you know? But
Crawford himself has now added fuel to the conversation. He has questioned whether Ennis was truly prepared to face him at an earlier point, while also acknowledging that the current situation deserves attention. Crawford's message also appears clear. If Ennis genuinely wants to fight, he should make his intentions known instead of leaving the challenge hanging in the background.
No. Why they went the other way? He wasn't ready yet. He needed a couple of more fights, they said. Stop playing, y'all be...
Come on, bro. That's what I'm talking about. We already said that. That's right. But I don't know. It ain't his time, bro. It ain't his time yet.
On my mama, Gilly. And I be trying to be nice, because I support the young fella and all that, and he black and shit. I want to see him succeed.
That's my thing.
But niggas can't come up to me and do the same shit that they can do with other niggas. Niggas don't do that with me. I would slap the piss out of niggas' face. Niggas know who to play with.
But that was also what I said. His career is all
Niggas don't even really be saying my name. They be like, I'm with everybody. I'm on to everybody. everybody. I'm gonna stop everybody. Niggas say my.
Show believes the competitive side of Crawford may still be alive, pointing to the fighter's recent attitude as a sign that his desire to compete has not completely disappeared. There are several reasons in his view to believe Crawford may not be completely finished with boxing.
Who doesn't want to fight? That's not somebody who just looking for you to push a button because he doesn't want to fight. That's somebody trying to damn fight. When you're begging somebody to give you a damn reason to whoop his ass, that means that you got your arms pumped up and you ready to whoop somebody's ass. This guy, Terence Bud Crawford, has been sitting out, but he's doing that shit. He's going to fight. Now, let me tell you why I'm so confident that Terence Bud Crawford comes back. I'm going to give you a few reasons, some big-time reasons. Number one.
Show strengthens that argument by pointing to Crawford's most recent performance. Rather than walking away after a long decline, Crawford stepped aside while still performing at an extremely high level. That makes the retirement feel different from the usual ending of a fighter's career. If Crawford still believes he can compete at that level, staying away from the ring could eventually become difficult.
Terence Bud Crawford is an even stranger case because, one, his last performance wasn't just a good one, it was his greatest performance yet. It was the best he's performed ever. He went up, jumping up weight classes to fight the undisputed champion at 168, one of the greatest fighters of all time, Saul Canelo Alvarez, and he dominated. I don't give a damn what the scorecards say. We all know that brother dominated 11-1. And when you're coming off of a dominant performance, a great performance like that, there's no way you're walking around talking about, yeah, let me just retire. I can't do it no more. Hell no! Terence Bud Crawford is the best he's ever been. That brother aging like fuck.
Bulmack adds more context by discussing Crawford's continued connection to the gym. Crawford still appears comfortable around the training environment and remains involved with fighters he has helped throughout his career. None of that guarantees a comeback, but his continued presence around boxing naturally keeps fans wondering whether retirement is truly the final chapter for Bud.
Bud, you know, he loved the environment that he created. We created together as a team, and so he know we was in camp, so he just wanted to come out and get some work in, just see where he at and have some fun with Lester. He brought Lester underneath his wing on his undercard, and then Lester just sprouted, just jumped to the top of the charts after that. So Terence is always a big supporter of Lester, and just come out, just have fun with him, and just show him a few things.